Grandma Stutzman
Before you were 5.
was Aunt Margaret and Uncle Lauren took me. Of course, Ruth was in grade school and over, and I stayed too.
Wait, who was in grade school?
Ruth.
I thought that's what you said.
And
You were in the same school?
no,
Oh, okay.
but they took me for over, and I stayed with them, so Mimi could take care of Grandma. And they went in to see her parents or something, and that's what had happened. And then I came home, where they brought me over on Sunday, and then they took me back, because that's how Aunt Margaret helped to take care of Grandma. Of course, Aunt Florence had 5 children, so she couldn't do anything. And Aunt Florence and Sarah Jane did not necessarily get along well.
Let's see. You didn't. Sarah Jane, she died when she was 74.
87.
Oh, there we go.
Or I'm sorry, 78.
80. It was 79. These are off 1 year. I still haven't had a chance to fix that.
Well,
So she was 79.
Right.
Or you're saying she was 78.
Why do you have 1932 down there?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's
when,
About the
yeah,
farm.
Pappy
About the
bought the farm. Because that changed Sarah Jane's living
right.
place. So that's why
And
that's
she
done.
died in 1936.
35.
It says
No, wait, that's John Emanuel.
Sarah Jane Dunkelberger Wellsville, August the 27th, died. Wellsville, August the 20th. Mrs. Sarah Jane Dunkelberger, 78 years old, died last night at midnight at the home of her son-in-law and daughter, Mr. and Mrs. James F. Shearer, near here. I don't know where that was written. Death was caused by a complication of diseases following a year's illness.
So
Mrs. Dunkelberger had resided with her daughter the past 3 years, previously having lived at Shermansdale, Perry County, surviving beside Mrs. Shearer are 2 sons, Loring Dunkelberger, Mechanicsburg, R.D., and David Dunkelberger, Carlisle, R.D., and 9 grandchildren.
So you would have been
I was
5,
6.
6? What kind of memories do you have of her?
Sarah Jane?
Mm-hmm. She would have been sick the last year. Was she sick in bed?
Yes, yes. Well, Mrs. Cook came over and stayed a lot with Denny at night. And she slept on the day bed. Well, we had a pull-out bed in the living room.
Mrs. Cook that had the parcel of land at the end of the
Well, it had
acreage of...
oak back, and the arms were made out of
No, but is she the one that lived on the
corner.
acre corner?
No, across the street.
Yeah, on the street that you went to the granary.
Yeah,
She wasn't any relation.
no.
Didn't Pappy give her an acre of land for that house to be built?
No, she kept the acre of land off the farm before it was sold.
Okay. But isn't that why he had 99 acres?
Right.
Oh, so that farm belonged to her first.
Yes. The lady that built that.
Okay. So she would come and stay and help Mimi with her mother.
No, Mrs. Cook. No, the Mrs. Stow, Barbara Stow was her name. And she and her brother ran the farm after her husband died. But she just could not handle it.
This is the Cook farm,
No,
the Stow.
the Stow farm. The Cook farm was across, and
I remember, you know, fuzzy, a house, 2-story or maybe even 3.
it was at one time an inn.
Okay.
Mr. Harmon told us that. In fact, it was a log house under the wood that was on there. It was never painted. And they were going to run the gas station across the street. The little building was there. It's now gone. And it had an outhouse in the back, 2 of them. And, Jack was not, his name was John F. Cook, but he always went by Jack. Now, he helped Dad a lot on the farm. Dad paid him. But Mrs. Cook wouldn't, but they had no vehicle. So they always took her to church to vote.
Mimi and Pappy took
Yeah.
them.
That was just part of the deal. And,
They didn't have a horse and buggy?
no, they were city people. He had a sister that lived in York, and he had some family in the Harrisburg area. But again, she had a supervisory position at the Bell Telephone. She made big money. And, well, she had income back then of around $3,000 every quarter income.
A lot of money then.
That was, yes, back then.
Do you remember if Sarah Jane's siblings came to visit while they were on the farm, or were they there
Yes,
when Pappy and
yes.
Mimi?
Yes. At least once a month. Now, Sarah Jane, for instance, when Virginia Smith was born, Harry, her father, they were living in New Kingston at the time, and she was born in Carlisle, in the hospital. And
Wait,
he
just,
asked Pappy
wait, just
if-
one.